Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Sister Wives universe has exploded once again with a kind of jaw-dropping twist that even the most seasoned TLC viewers couldn't have predicted, as whispers turned to rumors and rumors turned into a firestorm of accusations surrounding a shocking secret wedding allegedly involving none other than Kody Brown himself. Yes, Kody, the man who once claimed monogamy, was spiritual death, who wrapped himself in patriarchal certainty and who clung to Robyn as his sole remaining wife after his divorces and separations, is now being accused of quietly marrying someone new in a secret ceremony that not even Robyn knew about, leaving her reeling, crying, and reportedly begging for answers. And if the rumors emerging from multiple insiders, social media sleuths, and alleged fan-spotted sightings are to be believed, this isn't just a casual connection but a full-blown secret relationship that culminated in a wedding so covert and so off the radar that it blindsided the entire Brown family, igniting a chain reaction of emotional meltdowns, betrayal narratives, and a new chapter of drama that might redefine everything the public thought they knew about Kody's so-called spiritual convictions and long-winded speeches about commitment, loyalty, covenant, and divine purpose, all of which now ring painfully hollow according to those who claim that Robyn Brown, the woman who once believed she was Kody's destiny and endgame, was left shattered when she learned that the man she had defended through every crisis, bankruptcy scare, property battle, and televised humiliation had allegedly gone behind her back to tie himself spiritually, emotionally, and very possibly legally to another woman. And while the name and identity of this supposed mystery wife remain heavily guarded, fans are already speculating with an intensity not seen since the explosive fallout of Christine's departure, pointing to strange travel patterns, suspicious gaps in filming schedules, sudden, unexplained solo trips Kody took to Utah and Nevada, and even leaked images that some claim show Kody dressed in ceremony-appropriate clothing alongside a woman who definitely is not Robyn, prompting a whirlwind of analysis that has consumed TikTok, Reddit, Facebook fan groups, and YouTube commentary channels, many of which insist that this time the smoke is simply too thick to dismiss as baseless gossip. Meanwhile, those close to Robyn say she has been in emotional freefall ever since the whispers reached her, allegedly breaking down in tears, overwhelmed by a feeling of betrayal so severe that, even for Robyn, known for her dramatic displays of sadness, this particular pain hit differently because she reportedly believed that after the collapse of the plural family, after the departure of Mary, Christine, and Janelle, after the financial disasters and PR disasters, and every moment where she carried the weight of Kody's frustrations alone, she and Kody had become a united front, a bonded pair, a monogamous team, strong enough to rebuild a life together. However, if the reports about this secret wedding are true, that entire foundation may have crumbled, as insiders allege Robyn screamed at Kody demanding answers, insisting she deserved honesty, and accusing him of repeating the same emotional neglect and impulsive behavior that tore their original polygamous structure apart, with some sources even describing the Brown household as a war zone in the days after the news began to circulate, especially as Robyn's children reportedly comforted their mother while Kody attempted to downplay the situation, deny wrongdoing, and frame the entire scandal as exaggeration and misinterpretation, despite whispers that he has been seen meeting the alleged new wife on more than one occasion. Of course, this has triggered a full-scale reaction from the other sister wives, with Christine said to be privately cackling that karma finally found them, Janelle allegedly shaking her head and calling it classic Kody, and Mary, who spent years on emotional hold, reportedly telling friends she is not even surprised, though she's stunned that Robyn, the woman who had insisted for years that she was Kody's chosen one, the favored one, the protected one, is now experiencing the devastating heartbreak the other wives felt long before the family imploded, because if anything defines the Brown family dynamic, it's the repeating cycle of betrayal, confusion, uneven affection, and Kody's unpredictable decision-making, all of which seem to have manifested in this alleged new wedding. Furthermore, Speculation surrounding the mystery woman has only intensified, with some fans claiming she may be a younger, conservative-leaning woman Kody met during a speaking event connected to Mormon fundamentalist communities, while others argue she may be a longtime acquaintance or even someone once connected to the Browns. Socially, and though these theories cannot be confirmed without concrete proof, what's fueling the hysteria is the undeniable pattern of Kody's behavior, his desire to feel admired, desired, respected, and spiritually validated, something that arguably declined significantly within his relationships with the original 3 wives as they grew increasingly frustrated with him. While Robyn's unwavering loyalty once filled that void, but has possibly shifted in recent seasons as Robyn became more stressed, more isolated, and more overwhelmed by the consequences of being the last one standing. This shift may have driven Kody to seek the kind of adoration he once enjoyed, the kind of emotional pedestal he constantly felt slipping away after the 3 major separations, leading fans to theorize that the alleged wedding is a manifestation of his ego, his attempt to reclaim the polygamist identity he once claimed to abandon, and his desire to restore a sense of power and importance that dissolved when public perception of him tanked and his relationships crumbled. The fallout from this scandal is also predicted to hit Sister Wives production hard, with some insiders claiming TLC is scrambling behind the scenes, considering how to incorporate or address the allegations in upcoming episodes, especially since this storyline, if true, could reshape the entire direction of Season 20 and beyond, giving the network exactly the kind of bombshell arc they crave for ratings, but also risking such severe backlash that Robyn may refuse to film. Kody may demand narrative control, and the children, especially Dayton, Aurora, and Brianna, may resist appearing on camera during such a tumultuous period. Meanwhile, the broader public reaction has been wild. Fans who once defended Kody are now expressing disbelief that he would betray Robyn, the wife he insisted he was spiritually bound to while effectively abandoning the others, while Kody critics are calling this the most Kody Brown move of all time, arguing that it perfectly aligns with his long-established pattern of prioritizing himself above the emotional stability of the family unit. And as the storm grows louder, the biggest mystery remains. Who exactly is this alleged new wife? How long has this relationship been unfolding? And was Kody planning to reveal it to the world eventually? Or was he hoping to keep the entire thing buried, hidden, locked away until circumstances forced his hand? And although answers remain murky, one thing is certain. This scandal has ignited a fresh wave of high-stakes drama, with Robyn reportedly devastated, Kody scrambling to regain control of the narrative, the ex-wives reacting with a mixture of vindication and disbelief, and fans perched on the edge of their seats, waiting for the next explosive development in what might be the most shocking twist in Sister Wives history. A twist that threatens to unravel the last remaining threads of the Brown family structure and expose a level of betrayal that even Robyn, the woman who sacrificed so much to stand by Kody, never imagined she would face, making this alleged secret wedding the biggest, wildest, most emotionally charged scandal to hit the franchise in years, and leaving the world asking one burning question. If Kody really did marry someone else behind Robyn's back, then what happens now? And as the rumors continue spiraling into near certainty among hardcore Sister Wives watchers, the alleged secret wedding has triggered a tidal wave of emotional unraveling that stretches far beyond Robyn's tears, because if insiders are telling the truth, the shock didn't stop at Robyn's breakdown. In fact, some sources claim Kody's older children were among the first to hear whispers about his new, spiritual bride. And their reactions were as explosive as anyone would expect given how fractured their relationships with their father already are, with Paydon reportedly calling the situation pathetic, Gwendolyn mocking the secrecy online, and even some of the younger Brown kids quietly questioning why their dad seems incapable of learning from the shattered history he left behind. Meanwhile, Robyn has allegedly reached out to Mary in desperation. Yes, Mary, the same woman she helped push out of the inner circle for years, hoping for comfort, guidance, or perhaps just an empathetic ear, only to be met with what some insiders describe as quiet sympathy but zero surprise, because Mary, having lived through her own emotional abandonment, knows better than anyone how it feels when Kody withdraws his affection, shifts his energy elsewhere, or becomes entranced with a new emotional source. And though she reportedly didn't gloat or rub salt in Robyn's wounds, she also didn't pretend to be shocked, making the moment even more devastating for Robyn, who as always believed she was different, that she and Kody shared something sacred, exclusive, elevated above the broken marriages he left behind. And yet, the alleged betrayal has left her questioning everything, including whether she ever truly understood Kody's spiritual needs or whether she was merely the last wife standing because the others refused to tolerate his unpredictability and favoritism any longer. Simultaneously, TLC producers are said to be scrambling to prepare contingency storylines, quietly encouraging cast members to film confessionals, and debating whether they should build an entire season around the fallout or handle it more cautiously, especially given how emotionally fragile Robyn is rumored to be right now, with some sources claiming she has begged Kody to deny everything wholeheartedly on camera just so she can regain a sense of control over the narrative, while others insist she may refuse to film at all if the truth comes out, to make matters even more intense. The alleged new wife has become an obsession in fan circles, with amateur investigators freeze-framing videos, comparing blurry screenshots, dissecting every woman who has crossed paths with the Browns in recent months, and compiling theories that range from plausible to wild, yet all circling back to the same conclusion, that Kody, in classic Kody fashion, may have felt the need to reclaim the polygamist identity he publicly abandoned, not because God called him back to plural marriage, but because his ego, craving admiration and validation, couldn't stand the emptiness left behind when 3 wives walked away and the 4th stopped looking at him like he hung the moon. And now, as speculation grows and emotions spiral, the big question remains whether Kody will address these allegations publicly or continue dodging questions, leaving the world to wonder whether this is the dawn of a brand new Sister Wives era, one filled with betrayal, secret commitments, and the shocking possibility that even Robyn Brown, the wife he once praised as a soulmate, couldn't hold his loyalty forever.